Welcome to another edition of the Lucha Critics. This time we're doing a recap of King of the Ring and Double or Nothing. We had a double header this weekend and it was pretty fucking cool. We'll start off with King of the Ring though. We saw Bianca Belair and Jade Cargill retain their tag team championships. What do you guys think about that one?
Who are we?
Jade Cargill. Oh, fuck, thank you. On today's panel, we have Warren yet again
Hello there.
and Josh. Thank you, Warren.
Hello, everybody.
Now we get to start, and
Yes.
we're going to start with Bianca and Jade Cargill retaining their championship titles. What do you guys think about that one?
Well, I just saw the highlights of the match, so because I wasn't able to see anything this weekend because I was busy, but I saw the highlights.
Makes
But I
sense.
I knew the knee was gonna be a factor for Bianca because it was a fact that Friday Night SmackDown and everything. But you know they retain. It's cool. I did like their tag team move they did.
Yeah, they're
Yeah.
pretty cool tag team moves in there.
Yeah.
No, for being in Saudi Arabia, people were like really getting behind the whole match. It was pretty cool to see.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Let's see. We
it
also
was a
got to
good
see.
oh I was gonna say
Huh?
it was a good it was the warm-up match. It was before the actual show. I said it was nice seeing Candace and
Andy
what's her name?
Hartwell.
Yeah, Indy like wrestle as well. I wasn't expecting any changes, especially for a pre-event show
Mhm.
match.
True, true, true. It was but yeah, man, it was cool to see like the interesting evolution. I kind of smell like who's going to be turning on who soon, or not
Mm.
soon, but later down the line. I kind of want Cargill to go rogue and go heel with it. That'd be pretty cool to see. But yeah, let's go ahead and move on to the next match. We saw Liv and Becky go at it for the Women's World's Championship, and fucking Dominic, dumbass Dominic, somehow got himself involved
Yep.
and cost fucking Becky Lynch the title. Um, yeah, that was interesting. That was bound to happen. I think who was calling that? Yes, last
Uh.
week.
I was,
Well.
I know
Everyone.
that.
Yeah, we all had it.
Yeah, dude. Interesting evolution, and I'm still kind of calling it now, or I'm pretty sure someone else did. Uh, Liv Morgan is most likely going to be the new leader of fucking Judgment Day,
Oh yeah,
Maybe, yeah.
with Damien getting kicked out.
with Damien getting kicked out,
Yeah,
turning face. Yeah,
yeah.
no,
Uh,
I agree.
did you see
We
their
got
their clothing?
I was gonna bring that up.
They were
oh
giving homage to Britney Spears.
oh
Well,
shit,
that's what
really?
Liv's done that before. I
But
was more focusing on Becky's outfit.
yeah.
Uh, I was talking to a buddy. We said like they look like two different fighting games
Hmm.
fighting each
Yeah,
other, and Becky was like the alternate outfit you'd pick for Johnny Cage. It's
it
like,
kind of she kind of looked like she was an SNK character.
Yeah,
yeah,
he said that too.
Yeah. Oh, next match was Sami Zayn versus Bronson Reed and Chad Gable. We saw that continuation go on. We saw Sammy win,
Hmm.
thankfully. I kind of wanted to see that continue as well.
Yeah.
I wanted to see fucking Otis turn on Chad Gable, but that didn't happen. We saw fucking Otis go full heels,
yeah,
kind of.
yeah. No, not yet. We gotta see Otis be tortured by the dark side.
Hmm.
Hmm. But yeah, we saw that evolution, and it was cool. It was cool. Nia Jax versus Lyra Valkyria for the Queen of the Ring tournament final. No big surprise there. We saw Nia Jax beat Lyra Valkyria by sitting on her,
Yep.
essentially. That was a pretty cool ending to that match. But
Yeah.
yeah, I definitely like the offensiveness of Valkyria. She put it all out there, and yeah, still couldn't take it from fucking Nia Jax. We saw Gunther.
Oh,
What's
we're
up?
not gonna talk about
Yeah,
it.
go ahead, go ahead, go ahead.
All right, you're like, are you? I don't know, like you're speeding through it. I'm like, wow, okay. There's only 5 matches. We're not that. Also, quickly to really backpedal, I thought it was funny how Becky was still yelling at Dom Dom during the whole Intercontinental title match. Like we cut to her
Fucking
later and
right.
she's still yelling at
Yeah.
Dom. So I think she had a lot of just unload for like all the years that they've like we're dish it out now.
Oh yeah,
Um,
she like let him have it. It was great. It
yeah,
was great to see.
Yeah, and then
and
mhm.
to speak of the Queen of the Ring, I do believe that Naya was obviously the right choice, like for to put respect on the Queen of the Ring champion. Because if Valkyria won, would we really take her serious? Like just in the background, she's like, "I'm the Queen." I'm like, "Yes, you are."
Yeah,
That's nice. Naya
and
is
I
like,
honestly could have seen it gone this way where it's like she beat like the big bad fucking monster of the women's division.
yeah,
So everyone's kind of afraid of her now. But yeah,
mm,
I'm kind of glad that Naya is getting her recognition. She's gotten
yeah,
better. And
mhm.
maybe
yeah.
yeah, this could lead to something better too.
And
So
like
yeah, I see your point.
Nia versus Bailey at SummerSlam is
Yep.
like a big call, and we can still have Liv versus Valkyrie like at Clash of the Castle, which also works for her because like it's like sort of hometown. So
I
like
like
she
Yeah,
that.
doesn't need the win to get further in. Like her just getting to the finals is enough for her
yeah,
character. Like we know who she is now. Like everyone's talking about her. So
No, it's a good point. No, I agree with you on that
yeah.
one.
And then going back to the Liv and Becky tonight, they have a rematch in a steel cage match.
is it a steel
Yeah, that's
cage
gonna be
match?
Yeah,
sick.
it's a steel
Yeah,
cage.
it's gonna be a
All right.
steel cage match
I won't be able
tonight.
to watch
So
it till tomorrow.
Yeah, and
yeah.
then with the Queen and for results for the final, also for Valkyria, it doesn't hurt her losing. It showcases her. She's coming up from NXT to show what she can do in the big leagues, and she showed what she could do with Nia Jax.
It's a good point. Yeah. She went all the way to the finals. She didn't make it, but she's still a finalist. So yeah,
Yep,
it still kind of pushes her to something bigger, hopefully.
yep, and
Um
Also,
And hoping Nia Jax bloodline, please.
no, I was going to say, like, also Solo was correct. Someone
yeah.
from the bloodline
Mm-hmm.
won the tournament.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think she was like whispering in Triple H's ear, like,
Interesting.
"Can I please join the bloodline now?"
Maybe.
It's about
Also,
time. That would make sense. That would make
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
fucking sense, honestly.
Then we have Roman versus Nia. If we
Oh
want Roman
shit.
versus Nia versus The Rock, triple threat, head of the table.
At fucking Vegas. Hell yeah.
Yeah,
Yep.
What'd you guys think of the Sami Zayn versus Bronson Reed versus Chad Gable?
So to
I
start
liked
off,
it.
go ahead,
Oh yeah,
go on.
no. Honestly, going in, I could see anyone winning that match, which is I think a good call for a triple threat. Like you could have Chad win by Otis being sneaky. You could have Bronson getting it and then sort of losing it at Clash of the Castle against like Sheamus. So Sheamus can finally get the IC title. And also you have Sammy because one, Saudi Arabia just loves Sammy there anyway. So it's like it makes more sense to keep him. And also like, yeah, let's keep Sammy with the championship. Even though I could argue Sammy losing the championship doesn't hurt his character at all.
No, that yeah, that's one of the things that's for Sammy. He's always going to be the people's champ. So
Yeah.
regardless, he's going to get pops and yeah, for sure.
Mm-hmm. Like he was saying, like they love him out there. I like that video package before he came out that they showed out, him coming back
Yeah.
to the country and all that, doing everything. And then when they sang a song, I was like, they're giving, France a little run for their money too.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
No, yeah, France did truly did start a trend that
Mm-hmm.
I'm really excited to see other places go crazy
Yeah.
at too.
And then
Um
you gotta give Bronson Reed his due too. He's very athletic for a big guy.
Oh yeah.
Bronson Reed's always been that fucking guy. Like
Yep.
when they brought him over to NXT, I was like, all right, this is gonna be pretty dope to see him.
Yeah.
I only saw him wrestle in the indies like on YouTube a couple times, and yeah, dude, I was another type of Jacob Fatu where he's just like a big old dude that's doing crazy cruiserweight jumps
Yeah.
and moves.
Yeah.
But yeah, moving on to Gunther versus Randy Orton with fucking Gunther, no big surprise there, winning the King of the Ring. What'd you guys think?
The ending could have been a little better, in my opinion.
I think someone
Unless,
got hurt. I have a feeling someone got hurt. That's
well,
why it
I'm
kind of
just,
seemed rushed. I'm only
yeah.
assuming.
I mean, you could also say like Randy could argue like, "Oh, I wasn't fully pinned, so
Oh yeah, that's
I'm
why they're gonna be doing a rematch tonight.
Yeah, they're doing a
Is it
rematch
tonight?
tonight, but
oh
it's not for the crown. It's just to do like a rematch and make Gunther look more better when he wins more cleanly, basically.
yeah. And like it sucks
Okay.
because like I wanted Gunther to win. It makes most
Mhm.
sense. But just like we're always just gonna be talking about that weird ending instead of a nice clean one. Or if like it's gonna be dirty, make the bloodline come in and attack Randy
Yeah.
and just be cheap.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that whole thing where it's like, oh, his shoulder was still up. I'm like, they could have just like not paid attention, just kept going with it, honestly.
Yeah. It's like it's also the refs, they be refing.
yeah,
Rapping's
and
rapping.
then
Yeah.
Yeah.
and then we're gonna find out if it's gonna be Gunther versus Priest or Drew McIntyre at
Or
SummerSlam
Cody.
or Cody.
Or codes.
Yeah.
The
Hmm.
fucking roller coaster.
Yeah.
Um, moving on. Speaking of which, Cody versus Logan Paul. That was a good fucking match with Cody retaining. Yeah, I like that match. What do you guys think?
I like the 360 shot they did when like
Yeah.
Logan was on top row. But also I think it's a good time. Do you want to know why I sort of like this pay-per-view a little bit better than the last two?
What?
There was no Prime logo in the middle of the ring
Yeah,
the entire
true.
time.
Yep.
Damn, yeah, you're right. There's no fucking prime station on the next to the ring. Yeah, none of
Yeah.
that shit. Yeah, good point. You know what?
But
I hate to admit that he's a good he's a piece of shit, but he can wrestle. I'll give
no,
him
he
that
can't.
much.
I always say I give him the West Mantooth treatment when it comes to like I hate him, but damn do I respect him as a athlete. Like
Yep. Well, yeah, because
Cody's
Yeah,
right.
he has a I think he has a high school background in wrestling.
yeah, he does. Fucking Logan
Yeah.
Paul.
Then
And he's a
now
great heel.
yep, and especially that part where when he says, "I'm Logan Paul, bitch," and then Cody Rhodes is
Yeah.
like, "I'm Cody Rhodes, bitch." Boom, and just
Well,
grab the
no,
Fucking
horse.
he
Gizmo.
said, I don't even know who you are, bitch,
Which
to
yeah,
like the guy who
oh
took
yeah,
him out. And then Cody
Cody
Rhodes
Rhodes,
responded with, I'm Cody
Cody
Rhodes,
Rhodes.
bitch.
Yeah.
No, yeah, that was a I don't know if that guy was like a comedian out there or some type of like
Ah, no
well-known
idea.
person, but yeah, that was an interesting spot there. But yeah, man, that
Also,
was a what's up?
no, I was gonna say like I was hope also with the whole Cody Rhodes giving Michael Cole the brass knuckles. I thought we are gonna get this huge heel turn from Michael Cole, just start punching
Punching.
everyone like Corey Graves, Cody Rhodes. Like no, and it's found out because his prime drink was spiked, so they went on a crazy rampage.
I fucking love that whole storyline. That'd be interesting. That'd be funny as shit. Just have him as the evil Michael Cole, just punching, knocking people, not just punching, but knocking
Yep.
people out.
With brass knuckles
Oh, no, that'd be funny as shit.
And turns out that
Um,
Logan was training him the whole time.
oh yeah, like
through the
he was a
prime.
secret member. He's the secret pine.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Um, moving on to the next pay-per-view, which would be Sunday, which is AEW's Double or Nothing
Mhm.
2024. Um, I actually really like this pay-per-view, honestly. You guys have your feelings about the main event. Let's go ahead and talk about that now.
Okay.
I think that'd be a good way to
Are we
do
doing the main
this.
event first?
Yeah, let's do main event
Okay.
first with crazy anarchy in the arena. I personally, because I've seen the past ones and I understand the theme, it's
Hmm.
supposed to be bonkers. It's supposed to be out there. It's supposed to be a wink and a nudge to all the people who don't necessarily take it too seriously, but it's still really good wrestling. That's where I stand on that. What do you
Hmm.
guys? Warren, we'll start with you. What do you think?
I mean, for the most part, I enjoyed it. I just wish they planned out the camera angles better or the production of it
That's
better because like
always
you're
been the
missing
Achilles heel. Yeah.
so many things. Like halftime we come up like, oh, Brian Danielson's bleeding now. Why? What happened? Or um Jack Perry's just gone for like 10 minutes. Like, is he okay? Last time I saw him, he was passed out on a truck after hitting Darwin. But yet here's Darwin running down the ramp. Like, what happened to Jungle Boy? Like,
Yeah. No, yeah, I'll give you that much. That is something that AEW is plagued with. Is just their camera angles is yeah, not that great. They always miss out on some things. Josh, what do you think?
Well, like you said, it's a lot of kookiness, craziness. I think it was to me it was a little too more over the top with the flamethrower, but I
Mm,
understand. I understand it. And then you know how last year they had the exploding super kick. This year they had the
Yeah,
exploding chair. I'm like, they could have had something better than the chair exploding,
yeah.
because but the thumbtacks were cool. Uh, I kind of found it kind of weird that they left Darby Allin hanging the whole time after the match was
Oh
over.
God. I
yeah,
I was so worried for him. Like the entire I couldn't enjoy it because I'm like, is he okay? Is he
Yeah,
gonna pass out? Like, can we lower him? Who's in control? Like, you don't have to listen to this guy. Just lower him to the ground. He's fine. He's not going
yeah,
anywhere. Just
yeah. Because you even saw Daniel Bryan trying to grab him. That's when Jack Perry just hits him with the knee. I'm like, oh, they're gonna leave him
yeah.
hanging still. I was like, okay, cool.
yeah. It was an
Mhm.
interesting way that they kind of left it there. Even the crowd was like, put him down,
Put him down.
please.
Yeah.
Yeah. Though
Fuck yeah,
I
dude.
thought I was getting worried because I thought they were gonna like bring him all the way up, just
Oh
like
yeah.
keep going up. And I'm just like, no, don't do that. Don't.
Oh my God, that'd be horrible.
And then
Yeah.
you saw the Young Bucks starting the shoe line. They're like, look, pump, 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 pump,
Oh
super
yeah,
kick.
yeah, that shit was funny.
Yeah.
Um, all in all, yeah, I like the final the main event there. Um, I guess we'll move on to the second of the three main events, which was Swerve
There's only
Strickland
one main event.
versus versus Christian Cage for the AEW World Championship. This one was cool. I liked Swerve Strickland's homage to the Warriors that he did.
Mhm.
It was pretty dope.
Yeah.
Um, crazy match. Yeah, what you guys think?
I really enjoyed it. I was looking forward to watching this match. Like, I don't really watch AEW too much, but since I was just watching it, I like seeing the wrestlers I do know. I haven't seen really Christian wrestle yet as this whole patriarchy thing. So it was fun seeing that. Like I said, it was nice seeing the Warriors, even though the clinking was technically wrong, but I get it for the
Yeah,
first time trying to do that. Like, you're not gonna do that thing. The whole shenanigans, and like honestly, there's parts where I'm like, Christian could win this. Like, I didn't, and some of the
Christian can go, man. 'Cause I'm
yeah,
really glad that they're letting him wrestle out there because he
yeah.
can fucking go.
No, it was a great match, and Swerve's like drop kick type of thing. I was like, I cringe every time, but I'm like, I guess he's okay because
Oh,
you
where
know,
he's like the swerve stomp.
yeah,
Yeah, yeah, it's a pretty killer fucking move.
yeah,
Josh, what you think of the match?
Well, Swerve. I'm a big fan of Swerve. I'm glad that they made him
Yeah,
look
yeah.
stronger than the last
mm,
past weeks. So they're making him look like a weak champion, getting beat up every week by everybody after week. And this week, Sunday, they made him look strong,
Yeah,
as a champion's supposed to look strong.
yeah.
But yeah, Christian as a single wrestler, he's been doing good. TNA, when he was in WWE, when he won the championship, he's been doing good as a single wrestler, and hope one day he wins the AEW championship, but not right now.
yeah, I can see him with the AEW championship as well down the line. I can see him like somehow winning it legitimately
Yeah,
and holding it for a little bit. Yeah, for sure.
yeah, because right now
Um,
it's Swerve's house.
yeah, it's definitely Swerve's house right
Oh,
now.
that was a huge crowd moment. I love
Yeah.
that.
Yeah, dude. It's always fucking cool to see that.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Moving on to the third of the main events. We got AEW Women's World Championship. Tony Storm. I'm sorry. Will
What?
Nightingale, the TBS. It was the TBS, not the
Yeah.
Women's Championship.
Mhm.
It was Will Nightingale versus Mercedes Moné for the TBS Championship. And we finally see Mercedes Moné wrestle and win a women's championship in AEW. Pretty violent wrestling. I liked it. What do you guys think, Josh? We'll go with you first.
It was a given that Monet was gonna win, but
Yeah,
to me, it kind of doesn't hurt. What's her name? Willow at all? Because and she's the biggest babyface there is in AEW. So now
I want.
they
Yeah, go
could do a
ahead.
storyline now where she's chasing for the belt now.
No, yeah, I agree. I want to see her go after the Ring of Honor championship.
Mhm.
Like I've seen damn, I'm blanking on her name. The current women's ROH champion.
Isn't it Ember Moon? I think.
Yeah, Amber Moon.
Yeah,
But she goes by something
but a
else
different
over
name.
here.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think we can move on from her holding the title. She's held the title for a long time. I think
Yeah.
Willow would be a good choice, honestly. Warren, what you think about that title
Uh,
match there?
I enjoyed the match. I like the entrances too. Uh,
Yeah,
I mean, she's the CEO. She better have an over the top entrance. Though instantly seeing the two people who came out with Willow, I'm like, again, not knowing too much of AW, just going in and out of it. I'm like, he's gonna betray her. Like by the end of the night, I'm like, she's gonna betray her. And then there it was at the end, which I didn't mind. I don't know, liked it. Not too much
that's
negative. I don't know. I know like a lot of people aren't liking her current introduction into AW, just from what I'm hearing.
yeah. They
But
wanted her to wrestle more, but I'm like, it's a slow burn type of thing. And also, I'm pretty
yeah,
sure she was healing up whatever she was healing too.
yeah.
Well, yeah,
And I had a
because
feeling she was going to win since Willow actually was the one who broke her ankle like
Mm.
previously. So I had a feeling that was weird. I was just wondering if Bailey and Naomi were in the audience somewhere.
Well, I'm pretty sure they're probably in the
Yeah.
back somewhere.
yeah, and then
This go ahead.
going back to Willow also targeted the same ankle
Oh
uh
yeah.
that she messed up too.
There was one like move that was done on the apron
The
to
apron.
Oh,
like Mo's.
the when she picked in the
Yeah,
power bomb, yeah.
yeah. I was like, oh no, no, that'd be so horrible if she got injured again.
No, the way that she landed on her fucking ankle, the way that
Yeah,
Willow folded her
Hmm.
leg in order to do the move. Yeah, I was thinking the same thing.
Yeah.
Um,
And then before we move on,
move-
also you know how Chris betrayed her?
yeah,
That
yeah,
could help also Willow move away from the championship and do a storyline with Chris and then move back to the championship. Like
true.
build herself up all the way back up.
yeah.
So I also saw something recently on X where it's Saraya,
I sent
aka
it to you.
Paige, yeah, sending basically something cryptic to
Hmm.
Monet, saying like, "Oh, I've been waiting 6 years for this moment." If you don't, people don't remember, uh, it was
A
Sasha
house show.
Banks at the time,
Hmm.
house show that ended the career of Paige at the time, Saraya, or other way around.
Yeah.
Um, but yeah, that's a good storyline that I would have been thinking and wondering if they were going to go down that route with, and yeah, most likely that's what's going to happen. Um, moving on to the next match, which was a pretty cool, violent TNT Championship match versus
Oh
Adam
god, this one.
Copeland versus Malachi Black. We'll start with Warren. What's up, Warren? What do you got to say?
Do you think some of these elements were supposed to be in the Hell in the Cell match we saw at WrestleMania
Oh, 100%.
with
It
Finn
kind of
Balor?
feels like it.
Especially
I
the
think so.
Gangrel part
Yeah.
where they're
Yeah.
like, because I heard he was supposed to be in the match and everything. So I was like, I was a little upset seeing Gangrel pop up in the ring just because I'm like, I could have been in live seeing that 2 years ago, but
Hmm.
nope, I'm here on my couch seeing the, cause like I love Gangrel. So like it was nice seeing him that the match was beautiful. I was worried for the wrestlers the whole time.
Yeah.
I was like, don't bleed out, don't die, it's not worth it. Um, the whole Edge's elbow drop off
Hmm.
the top
That was rough.
looked horrible.
Yeah.
I thought he tripped on barbed wire or something, and he
Hmm.
just lucky that he saved it. But no, he was going for that, and he just landed feet first on it, and
Yeah.
it was weird. That was my
Yeah.
biggest like maybe downside of the match. Hence why he was like probably injured afterwards and telling Gangrel like, no, 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 come here. You are helping me stay up. Do your little fang
Fuck.
thing. It'll look cool. It'll be fine. Just let me just die in the corner.
Dude,
But
no,
yeah.
like he definitely fucked himself up. I think so too. Um, yeah, cool match though. I agree. Very violent, very bloody. I'm really hoping that we don't see Aleister Black go back to WWE. And he
Hmm.
stays as Malachi Black over here.
Maybe he just
But
wants to be with his wife, Rick.
maybe, you know what?
Because
Maybe,
she's
but
doing
god
nothing,
damn it,
unfortunately.
that's
You
the
could,
thing. Like
you could see him and Buddy Murphy jump ship.
honestly, I can definitely see both of them jumping ship maybe soon. Who knows? We shall see. Josh, what do you think? Did I ask you what you think about the
No,
match?
not yet. But that match is pretty brutal for a standard steel cage slash barbed wire match. Um, yeah, I like the whole part where you got him in the triple crossface with the barbed wire.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
dude.
Yeah, and then at a moment I thought that the House of Black was going to be Trey Malachi Black because they're standing behind Edge.
I
Oh
like that
yeah.
I was like, oh,
pickup.
it's gonna happen, and boom, no, they just start jumping the crap out of Edge. I was like, okay, yeah, it ain't happening.
You
See,
know, that would
I've
have been an interesting like switch up. You know, that
Yeah,
would have been an interesting thing to do if Edge would have gone heel and we saw like the face turn of Alistair. That would have been
yeah,
cool. What were you gonna say, Warren?
I was thinking funny. Both Brody and Ripley both betrayed Edge. Just like can't trust
Oh
either
yeah,
of
yeah.
them. Edge.
it
No matter
was
what
in the
Edge
water,
does,
man.
just gets betrayed by.
Moving on to the next match. This one's the AEW Women's World Championship. It's Timeless Tony Storm versus Serena Deeb. We saw Tony Storm retain, and it was an awesome match in my opinion. Very technical, as to be
um,
expected with Serena Deeb.
we can talk
What's
about
up,
this match.
Warren?
I'm like, if we're going backwards, that's not the next match.
Oh, who did
I
who did I
mean,
skip?
you skipped three. If we're going
Oops.
like backwards, it's fine.
I'm going down the list I have here in front of me.
Because it'd be
Um,
John Moxley versus Takashita.
Takeshita. Oh, okay, we can do
Takeshita. Oh
that one.
yeah, sorry.
So yeah, let's go with that one. John Moxley versus Takeshita for the it wasn't even for the title, which was kind of
No,
weird.
No, it was
It was an
for
eliminator.
it was like if Takashi won, he would have got a chance for
Would have got
future.
it.
Yeah,
Yeah, which was dumb in my opinion. He should have
there.
given
Yeah,
him
is
yeah.
yeah.
is it because it's a New Japan title and they don't
Yeah.
want it on?
Hmm.
Is that
I
it?
want to
Yeah,
say that's the case, yeah.
because we were first. My friend I was like watching was like wondering the same thing. It's like this is weird because like they have so many belts, but yet this one's not on the line. This is four.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah. Um this one was one that I was looking forward to regardless because I knew it
oh
was going to
yeah,
be brutal. Takeshita is a fucking phenomenal wrestler. I think he's a future star of AEW, and the way that they're kind of presenting him right now, slowly but surely, with the whole Don Callis family,
Mhm.
I could see that in the right direction for him. But personally, definitely like this matchup right here. Josh, what do you think?
I like the way he used Moxley's arm to his advantage, putting in different
yeah,
locks, making him more injured. But in my opinion, I think Takashi should have won because Moxley didn't need the win because he's already the champion. And
Yeah.
this how
yeah.
you could further up Takashi more to become a more suitable challenger for the belt.
I
No,
also
for
thought he was
sure.
gonna win because the belt wasn't on the line. I'm like, oh, this way you give him a win and it's okay. But I'm like, no, he's still lost. I'm like, interesting.
Yeah, it kind of felt like it was a filler match. It could have been on Dynamite. It could have been fucking this week's Dynamite here in
Yeah.
LA. But hey,
Or the
we'll see
pre-show.
what happens. Or the
Or done
pre-show.
pre-show, yeah.
That could have been on the pre-show.
Yeah.
I agree with you. Let's take a quick break, and when we get back, we'll finish up
Oh,
the
okay.
recap, and we'll be right back.
All right.